And it's a controversy that won't die down. In the wake of a videotaped incident between a player and Bob Knight, an Indiana University organization is coming out against the general. Good evening. Clyde has the night off. Our big story, new developments tonight in the Coach Knight controversy.
And they are coming from campus. Bob in June.
A family forced to live in fear. Police had to provide protection for one of their own when a convicted criminal was accidentally released. New tonight, the family of an undercover officer is breathing just a bit easier now that the suspect is back behind bars. Sarah Fraden first broke the story. She joins us now with the very latest. Sarah?
We're here at the Marion County Jail. We're live at the Marion County Jail. Sarah Fraden, 6 News.
Thanks, Sarah.
The battle in opposite directions. Tonight, a 3-week push to clean up an East Side neighborhood is coming to a close.
The city says it wanted to make the neighborhood look and make residents feel better. Did it work?
Neighbors talked to Vicki Duncan. She is live with more. Vicki?
Well, Martha, the area on the east side. Vicki Duncan, 6 News.
Thank you, Vicki. A hearing tonight could raise your sewer bill if you live in Indianapolis, but there were no homeowners there to protest. The State Environmental Management Agency held permit hearings for the city's sewage treatment plants. Those permits will require the city to fix the overflow problems that let raw sewage run into the White River during heavy rains. City County Councilor Beulah Konauer says those permits could send homeowners' sewer bills soaring to $150 a month, something the Peterson administration denies. The only people at the permit hearing were those in official capacities. Konauer blames IDEM of doing a poor job of publicizing the meeting.
I tried, was not there.
IDEM officials say they advertised the meeting exactly as required by law. Sewer problems on the east side of Indianapolis left many residents stranded today. A water main ruptured, causing a portion of Meadows Drive to collapse. The streets were left flooded, and a car became stuck in the mess. The water main break left 25 families without water for a short time. The Indianapolis Water Company hopes to have the street repaired tomorrow.
A gun plot. And the state fire marshal says the cause of the fire will go down at this point as undetermined. We've got breaking news now, and it's coming in from several central Indiana counties.
Getting a lot of phone calls from people who say they felt the ground move tonight. Kevin Gregory's been checking that out.
And all appearances are again shortly.
Excellent. Thanks a lot, Kevin. How long has it been, do you think, since you
It's mid-80s, I think there was an earthquake, certainly in northeastern Indiana.
Okay.
They are only children.
But police say they have very grown-up plans. Death plots come to light in 2 Indiana schools, one involving first graders.
Being a leadfoot cost many a driver today. We have the details on an all-out police blitz. Plus, an off-track trip for an IndyCar driver. We'll show you that.
And again, the live look from TowerCam.
3 first graders in northwestern Indiana are accused of plotting to kill a classmate. This is the intended victim. The girls allegedly planned to kill the 7-year-old in a wooded area near their school because they were jealous of her. Police say the 3 made drawings of how they would shoot or stab the girl. A parent heard about the plot and called authorities. The 3 girls are suspended from school and are now undergoing psychiatric evaluations. Not far from Lake Station in Hebron, Indiana, 3 middle school girls were suspended today for plotting to kill a 13-year-old boy by putting acid in his milk. The plot was never carried out. The girls were upset because the boy had dumped his girlfriend.
Several speeding truckers, 2 tickets in 3 hours.
An unusual rolling sight on the west side of Indianapolis today. Indy 500 winner Buddy Lazier took his car to the streets today, raising eyebrows and awareness for Habitat for Humanity. Some of his sponsors even pitched in to pound a few nails. Habitat for Humanity builds hundreds of homes each year in central Indiana for needy families.
We are getting calls from all over central Indiana, people reporting that an earthquake occurred just a few minutes ago. Kevin Gregory is going to confirm that for us in just a few minutes. Kevin, we're hearing a lot from Hendricks County, Plainfield, Avon, you name it.
Well, basically, so I'll make a couple more calls, see if we can find out where the center of this was and the magnitude, but that's what folks felt in western Indiana about quarter to 11.
You have a very vivid memory of where you were.
I was in Fort Wayne anchoring the news. It was about 86, I think. We, the sports guy and I were having dinner at the Pizza Hut, and the table started to rattle. And you looked around the restaurant, and everybody was looking at everybody else. It was an earthquake then. And
it's something you don't think is within the realm of possibility. So it's something
we're in Indiana.
Yeah.
All right. Takes a lot. Coming up.
I got a question for you, Ken Owen. Who's leading the majors in home runs?
I know it's not Mark McGwire.
Is it Sammy Sosa?
No.
It's not Sammy Sosa.
Is it Ken Griffey Jr.?
No.
Is it that guy?
Yes.
Any one of those people?
It has to be.
It's the Royals' Mike Sweeney, who hits his 6th today. Royals win 6-5 over the Orioles. Cal Ripken, by the way, 0 for 4. Still needs 4 hits to reach 3,000 And now for the latest on the earthquake, back to you.
All right.
Thank you, Ed.
We are going to have more on that coming up in just a moment. Several counties now calling in with information about that, and we'll have that for you in just a moment. It's official. Earthquake in Indiana in April.
And we had one in March in Evansville. We found out a 3.0 on the Richter scale. Still trying to figure out exactly the magnitude of this one. Kevin Gregory's been watching it.
10:45 is when the call started flooding in that people were wondering what they felt. I talked to the National Earthquake Center in Boulder, Colorado. 2 people got paged there, so 2 people are manning the entire National Earthquake Center, and they are at this moment trying to find out the center of that and the power of that. And those are just some of the random calls that we've heard from, but you can assume all of western Indiana, and the question is, how far north did they feel that?
Now, if you have any video evidence of this or structural damage, we want to hear about it. Call our newsroom.
Join us at 5 a.m.